こんにちは、ハリケーンフットボールです。今回の教材は、ブライトンの三笘薫に関する動画です。ゴール90というチャンネルでは、今夏の移籍市場で見落とされている選手10選という動画を作成しています。日本人では、三笘薫がランクインされていますが、他の選手も見ると、見落とされているのは三笘だけではないというのもわかるような、三笘が簡単に第一優先順位で獲得されないことも仕方がないとも感じるような気もします。実際にどのような選手たちが入っているのか、チェックしてみましょう。
Every transfer window has its drama, blockbuster signings, crazy price tags, and endless "here we go" moments. But for every big name move, there are always a few ballers flying way under the radar. You know, the ones who quietly had a great season are totally available, maybe even affordable. Yet somehow no one's making a move. It's like clubs are napping on them. In this video, we're shining a spotlight on 10 players who are being seriously slept on this transfer window. Whether it's due to market distractions, contract situations, or just pure football ignorance, these guys deserve way more attention than they're getting. And trust us, you could not predict who is number 1 on this list. Let's dive in. Number 10, Lois Openda. The 25-year-old scored a jaw-dropping 28 goals in all competitions during the 2024-25 season, and he's been consistent ever since joining Leipzig. 41 goals in 89 matches overall. This year in the Bundesliga, he hit 9 goals and 5 assists in 33 games, averaging 0.51 goal involvements per 90 minutes. Leipzig knows they've got an asset. He's open to a move, and with new coach Ole Werner on board, the door is cracked. But here's the catch. They're demanding a steep 60 to 70 million euros, with a release clause reportedly set around 80 million next year, and no clause in place this summer. Clubs like Inter Milan, Chelsea, Liverpool, and Juventus have been linked, but no formal bids have come yet. Crazy. Number 9, Anthony Gordon. Here's a real sleeper this window. Anthony Gordon, the 24-year-old winger from Newcastle, starting his career at Everton and now a key figure under Eddie Howe. He put in a solid 6 goals and 5 assists across 34 Premier League starts last season, stats that place him in the top third for expected goal involvement among Premier League wingers. Had things turned out differently 12 months ago, Anthony Gordon might have already been a Liverpool player at this moment. A deal to bring the former Everton man was very much in the works until the plug was pulled, with Newcastle's demand for Jarell Quansah to move in the opposite direction not fitting in with the Reds' priorities at the time. So why is he flying under the radar? In short, price for potential. Gordon's a dynamic, creative forward who's ripe for a bigger stage, but clubs aren't rushing in, probably waiting for a better deal. Still, if someone snags him later in the window, expect it to be a steal. Number 8, Kim Min-jae. Kim Min-jae is one of those elite defenders everyone seems to know about, but nobody's making a move yet. The 28-year-old South Korean powerhouse has been tearing it up in Bayern's backline, winning the Serie A Best Defender award at Napoli before moving to Germany for a record fee back in 2023. In the 2024 to 2025 Bundesliga season, he posted elite defensive stats, 12 clean sheets in 27 games, and high percentile performance for clearances, interceptions, and blocks. Bayern originally paid about 50 million euros, but now, because of inconsistent form and squad changes, they're willing to sell for 35 to 50 million euros. Number 7, Harvey Elliott. At just 22, Elliott is a classy attacking midfielder who's been frustratingly underutilized at Liverpool lately. After shining at both 2023 and 2025 U21 Euros, even winning player of the tournament this summer, clubs like West Ham, Newcastle, Spurs, and RB Leipzig have all expressed interest, seeing a creative spark Liverpool aren't quite appreciating. Liverpool value him at around £40 million with a buyback clause or £50 million outright. So why is this guy still at Anfield? Elliott ticks all the boxes: proven talent, elite stats, hungry for a bigger role, and if you're looking for creativity and flair, he might just be the steal of the window. Number 6, Kaoru Mitoma. The Japanese winger just wrapped up his 2024-25 Premier League season with 10 goals and 4 assists in 35 games, creating chances at a rate of 0.35 goal contributions per match. In total, he's built an excellent career record, 20 goals and 13 assists from 108 matches at Brighton. He's consistent, creative, and just 28, peaking at the perfect time. Clubs are watching but waiting, maybe thinking Brighton won't sell cheap, but with his pace, flair, and attacking output solidly proven in a tough league, he's absolutely one to watch this window. Number 5, Ademola Lookman. Lookman had a stellar 2024-25 season with 15 goals and 5 assists in 31 Serie A appearances. Everyone still remembers that sensational Europa League final hat-trick to help Atalanta win their first European title. That performance also earned him African Player of the Year 2024 and a 14th place finish in the Ballon d'Or. Atalanta slapped a 50 to 60 million euro price tag on him, concerned he might be past his peak. Apart from Inter Milan, no other club is looking interested in him yet, which is surprising. Number 4, Angelo Stiller. Angelo Stiller might not be the flashiest name on the market, but make no mistake, he's one of the most well-rounded midfielders flying under the radar this summer. After leaving Bayern and Hoffenheim, he's quietly become Stuttgart's midfield engine, helping them secure a top 3 Bundesliga finish and a DFB Pokal title. Stiller racked up over 2,700 minutes last season with a goal and 8 assists, dictating tempo and doing the dirty work with elite-level passing and ball recoveries. At 24, he's entering his prime, yet barely anyone's making a move. Stuttgart reportedly want around 50 million euros for him, even though his release clause doesn't activate until 2026. With Real Madrid and Liverpool sniffing around, someone's going to get a steal if they act fast. Number 3, Xavi Simons. Here's a gem that's being seriously underrated this window. Dutch midfielder Xavi Simons has been quietly ripping it up at RB Leipzig since his permanent move from PSG in January. Last season, he delivered 11 goals and 8 assists in 33 Bundesliga games after scoring 8 goals and assisting 11 during his loan. That's over 18 goal contributions in each of the past 2 seasons. Despite his form, Simons hasn't made a move yet. Leipzig wants somewhere between 60 and 70 million euros, but reports suggest they'd accept closer to 50 million euros. It's a deal that feels close, but clubs are waiting, some still weighing whether he fits their system and price tag. Number 2, Denzel Dumfries. If you're after a right back who makes crazy runs, bombs crosses, and has serious experience at the top level, Dumfries is your guy, and he's absolutely being slept on this window. His current market value sits around 35 million euros, but here's the twist. His contract has a 25 million euro release clause valid until the end of July. Already, Barcelona and Manchester City have been linked, sensing they can snap him up cheaply. At 29, with a contract until 2028 and top-level experience in Serie A, UCL and the Euros, Dumfries represents a smart, low-risk signing for any elite side needing a spark on the right if they move before that clause disappears. Okay, so now it's time for number 1, the person we said you can't predict, but don't blame yourself because our last entry is not a player but a coach. Number 1, Ange Postecoglou. Ange Postecoglou just ended Tottenham's 17-year trophy drought by winning the Europa League. You'd think that would guarantee him job security, right? Nope. Just 16 days after lifting silverware and even qualifying Spurs for the Champions League, the Aussie manager was sacked. The official reason? A disastrous league campaign that saw Spurs finish 17th with 22 losses. But let's be honest, winning a European trophy with a team in meltdown mode should have earned him more time. Fans and pundits were stunned, with club legend Teddy Sheringham even calling the decision a disgrace. What's wild is that despite his clear tactical identity, attacking football and silverware, no big club has swooped in yet. Sure, some Saudi clubs and a few European sides have reportedly shown interest, but there's been no serious move. For a guy who proved he can handle pressure and deliver when it matters most, it's honestly surprising he's still a free agent. If you ask us, someone out there is going to get an absolute gem if they're smart enough to pick up the phone. So there you have it, 10 seriously underrated names in this transfer window. Who do you think deserves a move the most, and who would you want your club to go for? Let us know in the comments, smash that like button if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe for more underrated football stories like this one.
次は解説です。今回は難しいボキャブラリーも少なかったですが、英語らしい比喩的な使い方がされているのが多かったかなと思いますので、元々の意味からどういうイメージの比喩なのかを感じていただければと思います。それでは解説です。
It's like clubs are napping on them.
ナップオンは直訳すると何かの上で居眠りするですが、ここでは比喩的な表現として使われます。重要なものやチャンスに気づかずに気を抜いて放っておくというニュアンスがあります。特にスポーツや音楽、ビジネスなどのカジュアルな会話で実力や価値を過小評価する意味でよく使われます。例えば、この選手を見くびるなとか、注目すべきだよという意味で使われます。フォーマルな場面ではあまり使いませんが、SNS や動画などではとても品質です。英語らしいイディオムとして覚えておくとネイティブの感覚がつかめます。
It's like clubs are napping on them. It's like clubs are napping on them until the plug was pulled.
プルザプラグは、もともとは電源コードのプラグを抜くという意味ですが、比喩的には計画やプロジェクトを突然中止するという意味でよく使われます。例えば、その契約は突然キャンセルされたというような場面で使われます。 このフレーズは自分の意思で中止するというよりも、他者や上の立場の人によって止められたような受動的な印象が強いです。映画、ビジネス、スポーツのニュースなどで頻繁に登場する表現なので、耳にしたら意味がすぐにわかるようにしておきましょう。
Until the plug was pulled, who's ripe for a bigger stage.
ライプフォーはもともと果物などが熟しているという意味から発展した表現で、何かをするのにちょうどいいタイミングや条件が整っているという意味になります。例えば、彼はもっと大きな舞台に進む準備ができているというような場面で使われ、つまり、能力や状況が成長しきって、次のステップに行くべき時が来たというニュアンスです。スポーツ、ビジネス、社会問題など、幅広い分野で使える便利な表現なので、しっかり覚えておきましょ
う。Who's ripe for a bigger stage, with a buyback clause or £50 million outright.
アウトライトは、とても使い勝手の良い単語で、状況に応じて副詞にも形容詞にもなります。例えば、バイアウトライトは、一括で買う。ディナイアウトライトは、完全に否定するなど、何かを、はっきり全額で完全に行うニュアンスがあります。また、アウトライトビクトリーで、完全勝利のように形容詞で使う場合もあります。日常会話からビジネス、ニュース、スポーツ解説まで幅広く登場する語なので、文脈に応じた意味の違いをしっかり押さえておくことが大切です。
With a buyback clause or £50 million outright. With a buyback clause or £50 million outright. Stiller racked up over 2,700 minutes last season.
ラックアップは何かをどんどん積み重ねていくというイメージの交互表現です。主にスコア、記録、数字、実績、損失などに使われ、何かを達成したや何かを獲得したという意味になります。例えば、彼は昨シーズン3000分以上プレーしたというような場合、つまり、その実績を積み上げたというニュアンスで使われます。フォーマルな表現ではありませんが、スポーツや SNS、ビジネスニュースなどで非常によく使われるので、日常英語としてぜひ覚えておきたいフレーズです。
Stiller racked up over 2,700 minutes last season. Stiller racked up over 2,700 minutes last season. Has been quietly ripping it up at RB Leipzig.
リップアップはもともと紙などをビリビリに破くという意味の動詞句ですが、近年では口語で制度や契約を撤廃するや完全に壊すといった比喩的な使い方も増えています。また、スポーツや音楽などの分野では、ものすごい活躍をするやぶちかますといった意味でも使われることがあります。例えば、彼がリーグでリッピングしているというと、彼はリーグで大暴れしているというポジティブな意味になります。シチュエーションによって意味がかなり異なるので、前後の文脈で正しく理解することが大切です。
Has been quietly ripping it up at RB Leipzig. Has been quietly ripping it up at RB Leipzig. Fans and pundits were stunned.
ストンドは、突然のニュースや出来事に対して、言葉が出ないほどショックを受けたや、呆然とした状態を表す単語です。喜びでもショックでも使える感情の強い表現で、嬉しい驚きや、信じられない怒り、失望など、文脈によりニュアンスが変わります。例えば、その決定にファンは言葉を失ったや、呆れたという状況を表現します。感情のインパクトを伝えるのにとても使いやすい表現なので、覚えておくと感情描写が豊かになります。
Fans and pundits were stunned. Fans and pundits were stunned. No big club has swooped in yet.
スイープインは、さっと入ってくるや、一気に登場するといった動きを表す表現で、勢いやドラマチックな印象を与えるのが特徴です。例えば、あるクラブが突然現れて、その選手を獲得するというようなニュアンスを伝えるのにぴったりの表現です。また、人だけでなく、大手企業が市場に介入する場合や、感情が一気に押し寄せる場合など、抽象的な対象にも使えます。文脈によって動き、権力、影響力などを表す便利な駆動詞なので、覚えておくと効果的に使えます。
No big club has swooped in yet. No big club has swooped in yet.
いかがでしたか？ヨーロッパの移籍市場の中でも、注目を浴びたり、見逃されていると言われるような選手に、三笘薫の名前が挙がること自体がすごいことだと思いますが、10人のうち、あるいは9人の選手のうち、3人が左ウィングであることからも、この移籍市場では、左ウィングのポジションがあまり動いていないということのようにも感じます。バルセロナにはラッシュフォードが行きましたが、バイエルンはまだ探しているところでしょうから、ソン・フンミンが抜けそうなトッテナムホットスパーも、左ウィングの補強の話も出ていますので、そのあたりの動き次第で、玉突き移籍が発生してくるかもしれません。三笘はブライトンのレジェンドになればよい、という意見も少なくないと思いますが、ジョアン・ペドロがチェルシーで鮮烈なデビューをしているのを見て、率直に羨ましいという感じがしましたし、 ブライトンでもあんなゴラスをなかなか決めていなかったのに、ああいう大舞台で決められるということこそが、大きな舞台で、ビッグクラブでプレーすることで、選手がさらにレベルアップすることだと思いますので、三笘薫には、ぜひ、もうワンレベル上で、チャンピオンズリーグでも、プレーしてほしいと思っています。本日もご視聴いただきありがとうございました。またすぐにお会いしましょう。